Home decor on the cheap that gives off Pottery Barn vibes. Rope bowls can set you back a couple 20s. But hey, look at these. They've gone viral because you can make your own for under $3. How about that?
Nice.
If you're needing to spruce things up in the new year, we're showing you how to make them in studio.
That's right. Our resident DIY expert, Tamika Fletcher, is here to give us all the decorative deets. So this is really cute. Where do we get this from? Where do we start?
Well, you start with twine. See if you have something from the holiday. It doesn't necessarily have to be twine. It could be rope, something you were using to decorate gifts with. I have an unusual amount of twine. I don't even remember what this is. I could wrap the station with this much twine. But I started with that and some Mod Podge. I use different shaped bowls. You don't have to choose just one. This is a simple one because it's a large surface, so easier to wrap. I probably could have used a thicker rope to make this a little bit faster, but you start by using your glue and actually painting glue onto the bowl that you've protected with the saran wrap.
Okay.
So once you've done that, then you want to start making a coil with this, just a little circle. You see it just kind of quickly forms. This is a great way to make coasters as well. Just really, really quick.
And so you start that before you ever put it on.
Right. Start this, make a cute little circle. Once you put this down, you literally just start to wrap.
Okay.
Oh my God. How do you like not get the glue all over your hands? I would make a big mess out of it.
You're going to get glue everywhere. I had glue all over my fingers. And then this is a New Year's project. It was great to do with my family. We were sitting around on New Year's and I had all this twine and all of these different bolts. I already had the glue. So this project for me was free, but I think I probably used $3 worth of material for each one, if $3. So
that is incredible.
And I bet the kids would love this too.
Absolutely.
And what's neat is you've shown that you can use these with food, you can put jewelry in it, you can put some of your craft supplies in them. I mean, you can really do a lot of things with them.
I call it functional art. And now, because I have so much twine, I've been looking for things to wrap.
Yeah.
So looking everywhere. My father even asked me, could this be turned into a hat?
I can see it. I can kind of see it with the right outfit.
Don't encourage him. If you run into him with the jute hat on, it's not my fault.
Oh, I love it.
Now, how long does this process take?
I would say about 10 minutes. After about the third bowl, I got a lot faster. At first, I was just using my fingers the way that I'm showing you to wrap it. But after I get to this point, it was easier once I got over the curve.
You can just do it like that. I can understand that.
To pick it up and just keep wrapping.
How long do you let it dry before you try to peel it all apart?
Overnight. Oh, okay. I was so anxious, I even put them in front of a heater to make it go faster. But you have to wait. Because if they're not completely finished drying, then they'll start to separate and come apart. And what's holding it together is the glue, so you need the glue to be very dry.
They seem fairly sturdy. I was surprised to see that.
Very sturdy. It's so inexpensive, eco-friendly. You can bring a little nature inside, upcycle some things you already have. It's just a win-win all the way across the board with this one.
Now, could this be done with something other than a rope?
You could use some, actually, what was I using yesterday? Those things that you tie gifts on with. I can't think of the name of it. It's like a cotton thread. It's a little bit thicker. But yes, you could use other things. What I'll tell you is that I had a thicker rope that did not work out. It was not flexible enough and not soft enough to stick with the glue. So I think a 6mm, 7mm is a good size for this, and soft enough and flexible enough to stick.
Well, they're so fun. It's a great idea. I love that you can put anything you want in it, and it really adds a touch of interest in your home that people might say, hey, and you know, it'll be a nice conversation piece.
Right, it's unique. I like it.
Definitely. I had a really good time making them too. Very relaxing.
All right. Well, anything else we need to know before we head out and try to go find some supplies?
I'll tell you that right now there are 50% off coupons if you check before you go to the craft store, because I didn't have to have Mod Podge this large, but even for a small one, sometimes it could be $15, $9, and you don't want to blow your budget on the supplies. So look for those coupons before you head out to the craft store.
Good advice right there, Tamika. Thank you as always.
Happy
New Year.
Happy New Year. Thanks.